Chicharito Hernández, I've been around the globe. Yo me retiro una leyenda como Kobe Jones. Como Pineda en los penales, I'ma stop the ball. C.G. Smith con la táctica dictándolo. Soy un escándalo, call us the Riot Squad. Entre la barra viene el tiro de Steven Gerrard. Como Giovanni, mi estilo viene crudo. Un gol de Alessandrini deja todo el mundo mudo. So we're the ACBs. Quiero más ruido que el que hicieron para Robbie King. Yo soy el matador, si agarro el microphone. Mi estilo es Ashley Cole o como Brian Bro. Historia del Rose Bowl, Galaxia soy front row. Y como Tupac por Los Ángeles, we yell outlaws. Blue, wine and gold, bro, we never fold. We've been here since 96 and we still growing strong.
LA, big city, get dreams. From the Russell to the park, we keep it 90s, my G. You might get fooled if you never been around, but the blue, white and gold, we running the whole town.
You see me warming up the bench, it's time to get on the pitch. Chicharito with the matches, go a brace on your team. From LASIX to Galactica, I'm a god among kings. They call me Sloth and I'm a lion, scoring bicycle kicks. I'm putting pressure on you, levers from the LAFC. And fighting Irish number 7 by the name Robbie King. I killed that blessing from the Bella with my squad full of G's. Cause I'm known to cause a riot when it comes to the streets. That's why I never walk alone, like my boy Stevie G. I hold my ground up on the turf like a Michael McGee. Hell, it's fine, it's 96, we ain't playing around. Like Kobe Jones, so Hermosillo, homie, I get around. David Beckham, 23, from Madrid to LA. Alessandrini, for myself, we hold the crown in the West. Angel City Brigade, we kill the noise from the quakes. Hit them up like outlaws, on the Vino legit. I got the crowd going crazy, got the screaming my name. Head honcho, Greg Vanny, home, open the game. Modelo time like Dos Santos with a couple of babes. I'm getting drunk at the park, another win for LA.
LA, big city, get dreams. From the Russell to the park, we keep it 90s, my G. You might get fooled if you never been around, but the blue, white and gold, we running the whole town.
It's Modelo time food. Oh, carnal.
My 96 flow, yeah. Band-Aid schooling at Araujo, Bruce teaching Donovan. Moving through the fields with these young bloods like Alvarez. You ain't seen the sixth skill, these streets feel like Cocker and Eugenio with the flow. Attacking like I'm Pontius, homie I got Dunbars and shoot 'em up like Dunbar. Gordon going wild, slot down with the all-stars. Catch me with the passes like Antuna on the corner. From a Cholo to Galactica, got the styles of Joe Corona to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Like Marcelo Zaragoza, El Pescadito Ruiz, they put Gonzalez on the poster. Running through these lines on the border like a coaster. Christian on the plane, got me flying out the Boca. So don't test me on the field. A chip shot, I got the skill. Let me put it in the net. The 96 flow, let me hit it like a jet. Cutting through el tráfico, scissor kick, los dos, fuerza básico. You ain't it. A crossbar challenge, I crossbars challenge. Boateng maneuvers, I got that talent. So don't test me on the pitch. I'll bend it like I'm Beckham and I'll teach you how to spit. You know I've been the illest back since 1996. We started wearing shin guards, you sliding on my kicks. No hook, this is how I curve y'all. No look, passing like I'm Jonah. So shook, bundle in the zone now. Gio taking shots inside a bar in Barcelona. Take you down to London just to kick like Ashley Cole does. No way gotta shoot it, tell Kamara I say Ola. Slipping like Gerrard, half the city will disown him. Shooting like I'm Kobe Jones to win it for my bro does. So don't test me on the field. A hat trick, I got the steal. We just put it in the net. I gave the ball to Robbie King, you know he did the rest.
μουσική από μόνη της είναι απελευθερωτική. Δεν πειράζει που δεν παίζεις καλά, ας πούμε. Παίξε μου την ψυχή σου.
Yeah. LA, stand up. Check. Yo. Entro al estadio, mi fuego es de contrabando. Cristian Pavón burlándolo por los bandos. Soy un católico rezándole a dos santos. Un legendario, me respetan por los campos. Check, esto es mi estilo legit. Le disparamos como Zlatan, no se libra otra vez. 100 fuegos pa' tu culto como David Koresh. Hat trick. Landon Donovan me quita el estrés. Un general de 5 estrellas en la guerra MLS. Soy Van Damme en el campo defendiendo mi set. Hoy va a andar por la galaxia en the city I rep. Alexis Lala con la barra y este flow que tú ves. Check, can't you see we the best? Ahora levanten una copa como Jazz y Sardés. Soy Bruce en el arena, parece ajedrez. Un tiro libre para Beckham pa' clavarle en la red. 1996, we be the illest. 1996. 1996, we be the illest. 1996. 1996, we be the illest. 1996. 1996. 1996. Yeah. Victoria Block. 96 elections. Angel City Brigade. Yeah. LA Riot Squad. Outlaws. 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 Where you at? Ghost Ultras. Where you at? LA Galaxy. Where you at? Wah.
Tra le rose il fior, l'idillio incominciò, e furon baci, carezze audaci, poi le follie.
Los Angelinos. Let's hit the stadium. Welcome to the tailgate. La carne asada, las cervezas, and them fine babes. Throw on a jersey and represent for LA. Let's keep it pushing through the 110 on the freeway. So bring the soccer ball. We getting at the soccer moms. Politic with OGs. Waiting till the game is on. 121. Sit behind the goalie bond. Sunday night soccer. Call me when the game is on. Gotta put the flags up. Kobe with the mask up. Cosmo in the galaxy. We about to blast off. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. In the sky with the fireworks to go with a chip. We about to micheladas, come and get me a sip. Gotta show us some love, come and chill for a bit. Seen her go for the fame, or a hat with a trick. So don't go for them blames, be a G with us quick. 9-6, remember we the veterans who trying to be the veteran and mastering the elements. Don't judge us by our melanin, the color of our city is what really makes us elegant. Kicking with them aliens. Vamos al estadio, hoy vamos a pasarla bien. Con la camisa de Cienfuegos, got a rocket 10. I chill with all my friends, I'm getting high in the sky with them aliens. This is how I represent LA City native. Leva's gon' hate it, take another shot like the goalie's gon' save it. 5-time champions, we the ones that made it. Sipping on a cup, you know that we crave it. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. Have you jumping out your seat when we score on them quick. Drink Modelos with Modelos, that's the finest of chicks. Looking fly in the stadium, the Galaxy kick. Now let's chant for the team, come and sing for a bit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to CommuniG. We have made it to another episode, another Friday night, and you guys were just tuning in to Arquitecto Verbal. His new project is coming out on the day of the home opener, but he was nice enough to send us a little sneak peek, right? So we were able to pretty much play the most of the project. But let's go ahead and get started. Manny, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? How's it going on? I am excited, man. I'm excited. The weekend's already here. Sunday's right around the corner. I can't wait, baby.
You know, I'm feeling the same way, and we'll talk about it shortly. But Baltasar, ¿cómo estamos? ¿Cómo ha estado tu semana? Creo que
Bien,
estás en
Kevin,
mi...
¿cómo están ustedes?
Bien, bien, bien. Muy contento de estar una vez más. Tenemos a una invitada muy especial. Pero háblanos un poquito de cómo has pasado esta semana después de agarrar 3 puntos grandes en Miami.
Fíjate que bien, aunque primero empezamos perdiendo, pero, oh my God, me siento muy bien después de ver lo que el equipo nos puede entregar.
Hey, Chapín, fuiste a Miami que te miras quemado.
No, loco. Nada que ver.
And you know what, Manny, just without really going into the game a lot, how excited were you to see this team? 3 big points on the road. We were behind on the score twice, and this team shows that they have fight, and they're fighting like brothers, and I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah, you said it right there. Just as they showed fight, we were down both times, and you know what? They found a way to come back. They didn't give up. That's all we wanted from last season. And maybe the community kit changed the momentum. Who knows? It might have some powers.
Yeah, and really happy that we're gonna be able to see the community kid at home this Sunday. So really excited about that. But that's all from us, right? Let's go ahead and bring in our guest, really special guest. Really happy to be able to have her, and that's Sarah Neal. For those that don't know, that's Jalen Neal's mom. How's it going? Welcome to CommuniG. How are you?
Hi, thanks for inviting me.
We're really happy to have you because it's going to be a different perspective. Pretty much, I know sometimes we interview players and we get the perspective from the player, but we've never had the perspective from the mom, and I think we're really happy to be able to have that side. Um, let's go ahead and we should start by asking our guests how they became Galaxy fans. But I remember seeing a picture of Jalen with AJ De La Garza. When did you guys start taking Jalen to Galaxy games?
He was probably like about 5 or 6. We started going, and he really enjoyed because he played club at that time, and so I wanted to give him another perspective. I wanted him to see what it was like at a pro level.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great. Can I ask which part, who in the family likes soccer? So Jalen picked up, or did he just pick it up on his own?
Well, I'd like to say he picked it up from me because I used to play soccer, but probably not. I think I started. I have 4 kids, and they've all played soccer at some point. Jalen just really stuck with it.
What position did you used to play?
Center back, also.
There you go. There you go. Yep. They take that credit. He got it for you. He got it from his mama.
There you go.
Since you played like the similar position, did you ever find yourself kind of like giving like advice or maybe being like, oh, he should do this, or you just let him be?
No, I wasn't that good. I played in high school. Jalen probably knew more about soccer at age 3 than I ever have, so he takes the lead.
That's
That's that,
awesome.
yeah, that's really good. Also to for example, now to start going in a little bit more about you and Jalen. Can is there any stories or anything you could share about Jalen when he was smaller?
The story that I'd love to share is when he was 3 and played Pee Wee. At that age, most of the kids just all run together and just try to follow the ball. Well, Jalen would, at some games, he would pass the ball back to the keeper. And the parents were like going crazy, like, no, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. And I'm like, no, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's passing back and trying to create space. And yeah, and so I knew at 3 that he had a tremendous understanding of the game.
That's funny because Chapin and his team, they still run after the ball together. Look how old he is.
Nah, that's a lie. Don't do that.
You're muted, Kevin.
Oh, sorry about that. This story's about when he was 3. So when did he start playing soccer?
He started when he was 3 with Pee Wee, and then around when he was about 4, I took him 4 and a half. I took him to this free clinic for the local club, and one of the coaches, came up afterwards, and he was like, "Jalen's really talented. You should put him in club." And I was like, "He is 4 years old. There is no way I'm paying all that money for him to play in club." But he's like, "Just bring him to a practice and see." So by 5, Jalen was playing club on a U8 team.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because I can admire, like you said, at age 5 to pay for club, and I think that's well, in my perspective, I think that's a big issue here in the U.S. Of that play
Mhm.
for pay. You know what I mean? If he's talented enough, he should be able to play in the best leagues, regardless where he comes from or where of the funds the parents have. Unfortunately, I played club, but I can only play in tournaments where I got like a invitation because I couldn't afford to play the whole year because you know, my mom had 5 kids and, funds are tight and stuff like that. But you sacrificed to let him play, and look at it now. I feel like it's paying off.
It has, I don't think I've taken a vacation since way before he was born. All the vacations are soccer tournaments, and I've been to San Diego 1,000 times. And
Vegas or Nevada or Arizona, something.
never, you know what? We never went to a Vegas tournament. That really upset me. But
That's almost like a 2-for-1.
I've been to Lancaster a few times, Arizona. That's about it. But it's all worthwhile. I do it again.
That's awesome. That's great. If were there any other brothers or siblings of him that actually played club, and then you had to do like one parent had to go one way and the other parent had to go the other way?
Jalen has an older brother, Mark. He's 22, and he also played club. And yeah, it got really crazy sometimes. He'd have a game. Luckily, we were always on teams where we were friends with all the parents. So a lot of parents helped out. They would take one kid somewhere, and we'd meet up later. It all worked out.
And then for when you see him play, especially when he was younger, and I'm gonna ask the same question about now that he's a professional, but when he was younger, did you ever feel like nervous, or how did you feel seeing him play?
When he was younger, I wasn't nervous. Well, I'm not nervous now, but it was just exciting. It was fun to watch him out there, and just you could tell how much he enjoyed being on the field. And so I loved every tournament, every game. I loved going.
When did you know that Jalen had potential to play professional?
I think I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but I think I always knew. It's something that he loved and wanted to be a pro soccer player forever. He would, at the book fairs, like at school, he would go and buy books about soccer, and he would look up exercises, and he would practice on his own. So I knew he had the work ethic even at a young age. I did not think it would be when he was, 16, 17, but I knew he would get there.
Is there a player that you or the family, the brother that or he looks up to, that they admire? It could be from Galaxy or non-Galaxy. Just a player that they enjoy watching.
Well, when he was younger, his coach in FC Long Beach would always say that he was going to be the next Rio Ferdinand, and that he played like him, and so Jalen would watch him play. But Jalen, I think, really admired AJ De La Garza. He really thinks his playing style is the same as AJ, and they're both kind of. I know Jalen's tall, but they're both undersized, but really do a good job in the center back position.
Yeah, one thing I see similar from Jalen to AJ is the calmness that they have with the ball.
Yeah.
And I like that as a center back, even as a defender. I like that the defenders do not get nervous when they have the ball. And AJ didn't have that. And I've told Kevin, I've told Chapin in our shows that I see Jalen do that. And even if he has pressure, he has the ball, he's controlled. And I like that because at 17, that's hard to teach. And he already has that.
Yeah, he already know how to read the play. He already know what the opponent's gonna be, oh, he's gonna do, and that's really good for his age.
Yeah, all his coaches have always said that he really has a good command of the field. He can read it well, and his composure is really what impresses them.
Has he ever tried to play like another position? Like sometimes I play defense. Like, you know what, these guys, I'm gonna go play forward because I'm gonna go score all these goals. Or he's always wanted to be a defender.
They tried him for about a year in club before he moved to Galaxy South Bay. They put him at a center mid position, and he didn't really like it. He did it, but I could tell he wasn't comfortable. He did when Coach Vanny put him at right back. He kind of liked switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, because he has a little bit more freedom, huh? He actually enjoys going for the attack and maybe score a goal. Now, at center back, you have to get headers or set pieces.
Yeah, well, he scored his first professional goal last season with Galaxy 2 on on a header. So, well, actually, no, I think it was his shoulder that it ended up being.
Hey, whatever goes in,
We'll take
as
it.
long as it
Right?
counts.
It went in. It could be his ear. Who cares?
Yeah. We have a famous forward that hit scores goals with his face, so we're good.
You did mention that he played for South Bay Galaxy, and after that, did he play for the Galaxy Academy, or how was his transition to Galaxy 2?
So he started with FC Long Beach, and he played there for a long time. And then I heard that Galaxy South Bay was having tryouts, so he went and tried out and got on the pre-academy team. That was a challenge. That was a drive kind of for us. But within like 6 months, he was recruited to play for the academy.
When you said that it was a drive, are you guys not from the South Bay area, Long Beach area?
Well, drive, I mean, I'm spoiled. So with FC Long Beach, like the field was like around the corner. So now I had to, at night after school, we had to drive to I think it was in El Camino was where the practices were.
Yeah, and then all that traffic. Trust me, I know. Everything around LA is 1 hour. Everything's around LA is 1 hour, no matter where you go.
Yeah. But we enjoyed it, and then he got asked to try out with the academy. So that was crazy because that was then he was playing South Bay and academy. So we were doing 6, even 7 days a week, practice games, everything.
Now, when you say that he was signed by the academy and stuff like that, like when those news come to you and your husband, like how do you guys feel every time getting notified? Hey, we want to take him to South Bay. Now we want to take him to the pre-academy. Now we want to take him to the academy. Now he's going to Galaxy 2, and now he signed with Galaxy. How does those announcements, do they keep surprising you? Like, or are you like, it's a matter of time that?
You will learn with me, I cry at everything. So I cry all the time. He's very, just like on the soccer field, very composed, all the time, even at home. But it's so exciting, and it just makes me feel really good that people recognize him for his hard work. So I love it.
Funny story that you took a picture of the supporters that were having people, and we were all there.
Oh, yeah. That's so great. That really, I cried then too.
Alyssa, she's part of ACB. Congratulations, Alyssa. She just got married. Congratulations with
Congrats
her.
to Alyssa and
Janelle. We were paying attention, and she's like, "Look, there goes Jalen," and we're like, "Hey, Jalen." He was like, "Okay, I'm gonna wave at you guys."
I know, he waved because I was like, "Who are the?" I said, "Oh my God, Jalen!" Like we were just really shocked, and then I waved, and I was like, "Why did I wave? That was silly." But it was so nice to see the support. Like that just felt good for me, and I know it felt good for Jalen too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just to go back a little bit, and you were saying that Jalen, since he was young, you knew he wanted to be a pro soccer player. Like, what would you tell him? Did you tell him you still have to focus in school, or what was your advice to him?
My rule in this house, even now, is you finish school, you get your education. I don't care if you are a pro soccer player or what, you finish. So that was how we went forward with it. Any agent that contacted us, I let them know, he has to go to college. And same with when he got his contract, you still have to go to college. So he graduated early from the academy, high school, and now is I think he's in a semester and a half of college.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's great. Hey, that's great. Yeah, because in education to fall back on after your professional career is always good. If his agent's not doing good, Chapin's agency is always open. He's very good at negotiating jerseys. He get you some discount pricing on at retail stores. So hit up Chapin's agency. We'll take care of him.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
And then Balthazar, did you have a question?
Oh yeah. And how was it when Jalen went to her first away game with the Galaxy 2? How was it? What do you feel?
Actually, with Galaxy 2, I wasn't that nervous because when he played with Academy, they went on trips. He went, gosh, I think he was like 12 or 13 when he went to Kansas City. And then I think he was 14 when they went to Croatia and Italy. That one, that was hard. But with the second team, I trust. I knew most of the players. I trust Junior. I knew that he was in good hands.
What about the first team? Now his first away travel in Miami.
He didn't go to Miami, so that's okay. But when he went to Tucson, I know that they have a little bit more freedom because they're adults and everything. But he had a really good time. I trust all the players, the coaching staff. It's true when they say they're like brothers. They have a really good time together. So I was excited.
Okay, that's good because more freedom, and we all know some of them like a little bit of party here and there. He gets exposed to a little bit more of adult life, and you know what? But that's also gets him more mature when he goes back to any other type of life scenario. He's been through it.
Yeah, Jalen is very focused on his goals, so I trust him.
I had a question about when he was going to the academy. Was school involved with the academy with the Galaxy and everything? Like everything ran through the Galaxy, or he had his own like school on the side?
So freshman year in high school was a challenge because typically, well, at least back then, I'm not sure about now, they started them with the Galaxy school, the academy school, as sophomores. But freshman year was a challenge. He went to Mayfair High School. But there was a lot of travel and he missed a lot of school. So then when they transitioned to the academy school, it's easier. They have learning coaches and they can take their laptops with them when they're on the road. And it's kind of like they do like a homeschool type of a situation.
And then you were talking about him going to college right now. What is he going to school for? What's his major?
His major right now is sports management.
There you go. See, Chapin's agency right again. We'll have a job for him, huh, Chapin?
We will try.
Yeah, and now you were talking a little bit about Jalen, right, and how you trust the adults in the team, right? But how do you feel about your son hanging out with men, basically?
It's odd when I stop and think about it. He is just like barely 17, and some of the guys on the team are in their 30s and have families. But I think that they respect the fact that he's 17, and they keep whatever they do separate. So I trust him.
If you had to choose to have, maybe he already has like a bigger brother type role, because I'm obviously I'm a little bit older, and if I have a young person around me, I always feel like I'm the older brother, so I have to take care of him and show him how to do stuff. Is there one particular player or players that he feels very comfortable with?
Not that he's mentioned. I know that Jonah was very welcoming to him because they did some work preseason together. Stara's has been very nice. They're all really nice. He knows a lot of them from the academy, like Julian and Cameron and Johnny Perez. His closest friend is Marcus Forcranis, but they're all really nice.
That's great, especially they're coming out of the academy together. I think it would be unbelievable if, let's say, 2-3 years from now we see Marcus starting at right back, and then Jalen at center back, Johnny in the midfield, and all these guys, right? So him growing up, so you said that those were some of his closest friends, right? Is there any other players that he grew up playing with that are playing at the professional level, or is he like one of the few, like coming from that academy or that club team that he used to play in?
From the players that like when he was younger with FC Long Beach, I don't know of any that are playing pro, but ever since he was like 11, 12, he's just been with that same group of kids. It was, Johnny Perez and Cameron Dunbar and Adam Saldana, all of them. So they've, from that time on, they've all grown up together.
You were talking about FC Long Beach. Do his coaches there like to take like the credit, or what do they say about about Jalen now being a professional? Do they still have contact?
We might have one of them listening right now, Mark Hervin. I still talk with him and one of his other coaches, Matt Ream. They don't take credit. They're just extremely proud of him. And I think they knew that he would go pro also.
That's awesome.
I have another question.
Go ahead, man.
Another question. So me growing up, I'm just taking it my perspective. I used to go to sleep over at my friend's house, right? And his mom will be like, I'm gonna take care of you guys, and I'll get mad at you guys, or she'll hit us, with the belt. She'll hit everybody. Like, hey, I hit the whole team if I have to. That's the way the mom was. Did you ever have like a sleepover with Jalen with the players that are there now? And did you always did you have to get mad at them at one point?
No. Like I said, I have 4 kids, and so it's really crazy here all the time. So we don't really have too many people over because there's too many of us as it is. But there's a couple. I mean, we're all family, and I don't mean that just because that's like the new hashtag for Galaxy, but that core group. I mean, I'm friends with some of the parents, and we're just all really tight. So I guess if they did come over and sleep over, I would do that.
You guys hear that, right? Everybody, if they don't pay attention.
And then we know that you guys are pretty local. How important was it that his first professional team is the Galaxy, being close to home, being able to be with you guys, rather than him playing maybe in another state or another country?
Well, it was very important. I don't want Jalen to leave too early. But I knew that he would play with Galaxy, just coming up through that academy system. At a young age, they really don't like to have them go out of state, obviously because they're so young. And Europe was never really an option yet because he has to be 18 to get a European passport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think it has worked out perfect that his first contract is with the Galaxy. When you did find out that let's take a step back. When you found out that he was gonna sign with the Galaxy too, what were your feelings? And also when you guys knew that he was going to the first team, how did you guys feel?
To add to that, and who found out first?
I found out. Well, okay. Yeah, I found out first. It was amazing. Galaxy really has, just from the academy all the way through the first team, has been so amazing with the supporters and the front office, and everybody is just wonderful. So I've always felt supported, and I'm just happy that it happened at Galaxy. I found out first when he got his contract. And then I called him to check his email. I just was happy that he got offered a contract in the middle of a pandemic, to be honest. That was pretty great. I didn't think that would happen. He's super blessed.
What was his reaction?
Did you feel that day?
Go ahead.
How did you feel that day? What did you do?
It was kind of surreal. Like it was weird. It was kind of like I was happy, but it wasn't like real. I don't think it'll feel real until I see him walk out of that tunnel.
He already has walked out of the tunnel as a kid, like meaning holding with AJ. Now he'll be the opposite of walking out that tunnel as a professional player, holding a kid. Not holding a kid, but walking with a kid.
I know, and I'll cry then too. But I think that's when it'll really hit that he's on the first team.
What was his reaction when you told him that he had been offered a contract for the first team?
He was really, really excited. I don't think that he thought that he would get it so quickly. It really happened very fast. He was offered a full scholarship to UCI, and then was asked to join the national team, and then started with the second team, and then got the first team contract. So it was all kind of everything at once, and it was a lot. But he was so happy.
How do you feel about the national team? Like, obviously most of their practices is either here in LA or in Florida.
He's just done the only thing he's done with them was the friendlies in Florida, and that was like about a year and a half, 2 years ago. But yeah, that was great watching him. He actually played on my birthday on TV,
Wow.
so I got to see him. That was a great present.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
I
a big
have,
USA fan, so
yeah. Then I have a question. We see that your Twitter name is Galaxy Mom 4. He wears number 44. Is there any connection there, or there's really no connection between the numbers? Basically, does he wear that number in honor of you?
No, he was just given that number.
Oh, okay.
The, the 4 is for my 4 kids.
Oh, okay.
what
Okay.
number is he? 1, 2, 3, 4,
He is
Jaden?
2.
2.
He's 2. 1 above him, 2 below him.
Okay. Do the other two play soccer?
They are starting. My daughter is 9 and my youngest son is 7, so they're going to start this season.
Awesome.
How do your younger children feel about their brother being a professional soccer player?
My youngest son, he could care less. My daughter loves the fact that he plays for Galaxy. She will watch the games. She likes to yell at the refs a lot, so I'm kind of hesitant on bringing her to a in-person game.
She can join us in V Block. We do that a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
she likes that. She doesn't like anyone to mess with her Jalen. And then she asked him to buy her everything.
Yeah, that is
He-
good.
he's Galaxy rich.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we've seen that you're very involved with the Galaxy community on social media. Can you tell us how has the Galaxy community embraced you?
It's been amazing. Like when I have commented that we have the best supporters ever, I'm not just saying that. I mean, it's true. We honestly have the best supporters. Everybody is so welcoming and so nice. And it goes beyond soccer. They give back to the community. I really enjoy them. Everybody has been so nice.
And
That's
then
one thing that I think that the hashtag family, we don't need that hashtag because I feel that family.
Yeah.
Even when we first started, we were embraced. Everybody open arms. So that's the way we are with anybody that represents the Galaxy. As long as you represent the Galaxy, we're open arms, and we'll do whatever we can to help out.
yes.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And then I believe we saw you at the pop-up shop, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, and that's something that I really like because I see that you embrace the Galaxy fans and you to come out and support Galaxy businesses. I think that really means a lot.
Oh God, I could have bought everything there. I spent so much money.
Did Jalen give you a Galaxy check? So make sure that you'll be able to buy anything you need. Did he give you is there like a credit card that you can swipe under his name?
I wish there was.
What-
No, I spent my own money.
How does Jalen feel about you being involved in the Galaxy community and social media, coming out to the pop-up shop and interacting with fans? Like, what does he tell you?
He loves it. When you asked me to do this, I was like, well, let me ask Jalen. I don't want to embarrass him or anything. And he loved it. He was like, do it. Go for it.
Yeah.
He loves that I am involved and like half my closet is Galaxy stuff.
If you look at all of our closets, nothing but Galaxy stuff.
Yep.
I have my wife. She told me, you know what? We're gonna go buy you clothes, but it cannot be Galaxy gear because you don't have nothing else to wear. I cannot take you nowhere without Galaxy gear. We could go to a wedding and it's gonna be like a suit with a Galaxy shirt on.
Yeah, I was expecting you with a Galaxy jersey at my wedding, actually.
He had the
I, I,
socks.
I had told Chapin, but Chapin had told me that since we were going to church, I couldn't do that. He gave me like a whole lecture not to show up with smokes and the drums or nothing, and I was like, oh,
That's no fun.
see, Chapin, you're no fun.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, any last questions before we let Sarah go?
What did you feel when you saw Jalen playing in Tucson?
I was, he did well, my opinion. He did so well. I was just so proud. I don't get nervous, like I said, during games. I get very anxious. I have this like whole routine. I have to wear the same jersey, and I just, I'm very focused on him. And I thought he did so good. And out there with some grown men playing, and didn't look like it phased him at all.
Yeah, we agree. We talked about it, and we felt like since he did get a lot of activity in preseason, we feel like he has a future because there's gonna be international tournaments, injuries, so we feel that he's gonna be ready when his time comes. But we just want to thank you very much because you took your time and you said yes. At first I was very hesitant, but the guys told me, hey, the worst thing that could happen is saying no. But thank you for telling us yes. We're really happy to have you on, and hopefully in some time soon we could have you on again. Hopefully maybe when he gets his first start, we'll have you and recap that together.
There you go. Yes, I'd love to come back. Thank you guys so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you
Thank you.
around the stadium, and say hi to Jalen for us and wish him the best of luck. We're rooting for him and the rest of the guys.
Thank you, and I'll see you all on Sunday.
Yes, we'll be there.
Sounds great.
Bye.
Thank you. Awesome, guys. That's some good stuff. Manny, how did you feel about this interview and the things that she shared with us?
No, it goes to show that like the sacrifices that the families take, for a young kid at 5 years old already, who knows where he was gonna end up at. Luckily that he went through the whole steps and made it to he's a professional now. And to me as a parent, like your sacrifice paid off. He's going to school and he's still playing professional. She's getting what she wanted to do, like go to college. And he's getting what he wants to do, to play soccer. I think that is fulfillment. Like as a parent, like you can ask for more.
Baltasar, ¿qué pensaste de lo que ella nos decía de cómo empezó Jalen a jugar, o también como ella le dice que tiene que seguir estudiando también?
Pues como todo padre, ya ves que le tenemos que decir al hijo cómo es que se tienen que hacer las cosas para que pues vayan por el camino indicado. Y como cualquier padre, como yo que soy papá, me imagino que Manny también que es papá, le diríamos al niño, ok, quieres esto, pero vas a tener que estudiar siempre.
Sí.
Es bueno.
Sí, es para unos saludos, a big shout out to Alexis and Jose, and then Jesse saying sin paja, so this one's for you.
Sin paja.
Also, Manny, let's say your son was playing for the Galaxy. Which player in this roster would you be like, don't hang out with that guy, or hoping that he doesn't hang out with?
Current or past?
Give me one and one.
Past Gio. Fuck that. He fucking drunk every weekend. Now, not to hang out with. The easy probably be like, oh, Jonah, but Jonah is he's friendly out there. I'm going to say. I'm gonna say Daniel Stairs. Why? Because he may not do nothing that much. He probably lives like a normal life.
And I was gonna ask you.
Yeah. He probably lives like normal life. He wakes up, puts on his pants, go to work, come back home, eats. That's it.
I was gonna ask you who do you want him to hang out with, and my answer would have been like Daniel Stairs for the same reasons that you said. Like I feel he's gonna be like the one that's not gonna be partying or anything like that.
Nah, you know what? I would want my kid to get some experience. So I'll probably go hang out with go hang out with Sebastian Legit, man. Go get a singer.
One
Go
of
get
Becky's friends.
Becky's friends, or go get Natasha, whatever, Carol G. Go on tour with them. Do all the damn thing.
Chapín, ¿cuál es tu opinión? ¿Qué jugador no quisieras que si tuvieras un hijo jugando en el Galaxy que se juntara?
¿Del pasado o ahorita?
Lo que quieras.
Grand Sir.
Oh, también. Grand Sir. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, we don't know him yet. Like, we just know of him. Gio, we knew that fool sí estaba crudo a lot of the games.
And if you want a picture of Grand Sir with Chapin's face, hit me up. I photoshopped one. Yeah, and then just to talk a little bit, like you said, Manny, the sacrifice that she has done for him to be playing at a pro level now, something that stood out to me, how she tells him school comes first, and things like that. How important has their parenting been for the success of Jalen?
Like you said, the sacrifices that you don't know their financials of playing pro club or playing clubs. You know that it adds up. It's expensive. You know, some kids have the talent, but they don't have the money.
Yeah.
So we don't know all the struggles that they went through to get them to this point, and I applaud that because that is a lot of money to invest, and hopefully once your kid can go pro, because not every kid can go pro, even though you wasted all that money or invested the money. You know what I mean? So big props to them for doing that.
Definitely. Y Baltasar, ¿tú piensas que todos los sacrificios que han hecho sus papás y él, estoy seguro que lo ve, piensas que eso lo motiva a él para jugar bien, ponerse en buena posición, también como en agradecimiento a sus padres?
Sí, porque si estás viendo, también él le ha puesto empeño, por eso en poco tiempo, como dijo la mamá, ha subido del segundo de la academia al Galaxy 2, después al primer equipo, y pasó todo en poco tiempo. So, él también le está echando ganas. Y por eso fue que tal vez lo apoyaron bastante, porque sabían de que él tiene el potencial y le estaba echando ganas a las dos cosas, estudio y para jugar.
Sí, y ya antes, go
I'll
ahead.
just say, one thing also, maybe that's why he has the hunger of wanting to be good, because he knows the sacrifice. He knows probably, that fight. And sometimes you need that,
Yeah.
Sometimes the best people, the best athletes in your sport come from a hard place, a single parent, a struggling household, whatever the case may be. That's the hunger that they have to be the best. So maybe he has that already.
That's similar to like Julian. I feel they're very similar to like the work ethic. Hey, y Chapín, a ver, enseñanos ese vaso. I heard that CommuniG budget is coming in now, right? Yeah, hay para vasos y para
Thank you al
camisas.
producer.
Yeah, pero
Ajá.
viene el vaso como sin cerveza. ¿Qué es eso?
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll get a beer sponsor. Maybe soon, right? Yeah, but let's talk. Not go in depth to the game because if you want to hear about the game, go listen to La Hora Galactica on Spotify, Apple Music, or go to lahoragalactica.com. But I just want to talk the general. So all three of us were at the Sunset Room. Without going into too much detail, Manny, how was that viewing party?
Viewing party was lit. I don't know how I got home. I slept for almost like 16 hours, I feel.
No, not bad, Manny. Can you go back and say that the viewing party was lit?
Viewing party was lit.
Sin paja.
It absolutely was, man.
We had the trumpets going. We had the drums. We had some Patron bottles. It felt like we were fucking like in.
Shout out to Alexis.
We were in Miami, but I felt like we were in the club.
Yeah. Big shout out to Alexis. It definitely was a fun viewing party. Baltasar, how did you feel at this viewing party?
You want me to tell you the truth?
Esa carita ya dijo todo.
Hey, Chapín,
Sin paja.
sin paja aquí.
I don't want to say nothing, bro.
Look, hey,
I
my
plead the
girl is
fifth.
next to me, okay? So I can't say shit right now.
how good was that viewing party? See Chapin at home opener. If he's sober, because ya le pegaron igual como a mí.
I think that makes three of us. But no, you know what? Let me give you my perspective. Yes, it was a big, like a big off season, right? Long time without seeing this team play. To finally be able to see them play, even though it was in the road, I was excited. I was happy. The viewing party was fun. Like you say, the drums, trumpets. I think that was really fun. So next viewing party, make sure you come out to the Sunset Room. It's a really nice spot. I really liked it. I really have fun. Just next time, hopefully, it's a little less lit for me. But I
Hell
had a
nah.
good time.
We're in a winning streak. We started that shit, so we gotta keep it going.
Hey, you know what? I was debating that because I've always heard Galaxy fans say like, "Hey, if we're winning, like don't even wash the jersey, right?" I felt bad because I had to wash my jersey. Maybe I took off like a little good luck, but I just had to.
Órale, órale. Not, we know who we jumping.
Yeah.
Hey, so we don't go into it. If you had to pick one player out of the whole game, who do you pick that that was good?
Just because I'm gonna go the easy way, just because of the goals, I'm gonna go with Chichagol. You know what? I feel without going into it too much. I just think he scoring that first one just opened something for him, took off a lot of weight off his shoulders, and I think is. I mean, I don't want to put so much pressure and say he's gonna be scoring two or scoring every game, but if he could put those easy chances and the team could help him have those, we should be on a good spot. But Baltasar, ¿para ti quién te gustó?
Antes que nada, yeah, Brian. Este domingo va a ser un desvergue. Espero que estés ahí también listo. Porque no vas a saber cómo llegar al estadio, pero no vas a saber cómo vas a regresar a tu casa.
Hey, Alexis, tráete la botella.
Hey, guys, if you guys want to do a little pregame, let me know. We could hang out here at my house. I live like 10 minutes from the stadium. Alexis,
Cevichito
Brian.
a la casa de Kevin. Cevichito a la casa de Kevin.
Chapin va a traer un
Everybody
ceviche.
that's in the chat, you're invited.
Just hit me up. We can see what we do, right? But Chapin's bringing a little ceviche, or maybe after the game, right? Una carnita asada or something. But go ahead, Baltasar.
Víctor Vázquez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Víctor Vázquez.
¿Qué te gustó?
Decía que cómo mueve la pelota y se movía por todos lados.
He was coming to the midfield, right? Like helping out, touching the ball quick. Una cosa que me gusta es que toca el balón rápido. No lo para mucho. Y así es como comienza la jugada del gol.
Remember that he's from the cantera from Barcelona. They play the tiki taco over there.
Yeah. Jesse says he's on his way. Hey, ya con el Jesse's game over.
With Jesse's game over, we can knock that fool down, man. We'll go to sleep and wake up, and that fool's still up. Fuck that.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if we're playing golf today, but maybe the Zoom calls return tonight, maybe for a little bit, like 10 minutes.
Ah, shit. I can only get lit one time a week, fool.
Yeah, and that's Sunday. Maybe. That's Sunday. Hey, let's talk about Sunday. Baltasar.
Well, I'm gonna give my player.
Shit. Oh, go ahead. Not bad, man.
Damn. It's gonna be everybody's favorite to criticize. It's gonna be Lord Zubac. To me, he was the game changer, the best player when he came in. You know why? I said it in the Galactica Hora. You know why? Nobody can do what he can do in the bench and the team. Nobody can win the ball in the air. Nobody can body people out.
Hey, I have a question. How much did Buki pay you to say that?
He hasn't paid me nothing yet, but it's in the works. But if you look at the game, like I told you in the other podcast, before he got into the game, there was no defender to forward pass, long pass.
Yeah, I agree.
As he went in, they started hitting the ball, skipping the midfielder, and he was holding the ball.
Yeah,
nobody in the Galaxy right now can do what he's doing. That's why he's playing.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying because it seemed like there was no connection between the midfield and Chicharito up top. And when Subac came, I felt that connection started. And we saw that early cross, like from the wings, right? Like Grand Serve, we saw it a few times. And that's how the second goal comes with Victor Vasquez putting in that cross looking for Subac. But so you stay with Subac, right? You know what? Just to go all around, what do you guys think about our new goalie?
Bondi he's a beautiful man.
Manía le pidió un hijo.
Yeah, beautiful man, beautiful hands, beautiful feet. Hopefully he stays healthy for a year and he plays good. And him and Klinsman Batman and Robin right now. We have a 1-2 punches goalie. I think so.
¿Cómo te sentiste de Bond, Chapín?
Para mí fue la mejor contratación de todas las que ha tenido el Galaxy esta temporada.
Mhm. I think so.
Ya,
I think
porque nos da seguridad. Nos da
sí,
seguridad.
sí, y
Algo
eso
que
es
no
muy importante.
teníamos.
Sí, no lo teníamos y es muy, muy importante. Pero sin meternos mucho al partido, vayan a escuchar la Hora Galáctica, Spanish podcast dedicated to the galaxy. Let's just
Hey,
talk.
big
Go
shout
ahead.
out to the traveling fans, baby.
Yep. Big shout out. Big shout out to everyone that traveled. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. I don't know if you guys felt the same way that I felt, or maybe I'm just overreacting. But I love the celebration on the third goal when Sasha's like looking where the away fans were. He went towards that direction, and towards the end, you could see a few fans come down, and Sasha high fives them. Like I
Yep.
just loved it. I love the
Yeah,
connection.
that's
between
Julio.
Said,
yeah.
"Oh, we don't call out names out here, man. Damn snitch, man. Get this fool, dog. He's over here snitching on people."
Sorry, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
That's my friend Julio, man.
I was about to play a certain drop that we have, but I'm gonna try to keep it clean because we're trying to drop it on Apple Music and Spotify. Yeah, you know what? I love that because that's something we have been complaining about is that culture, right? That connection between players and fans. And now, even though it's really early in the season, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think that the connection between players and fans and the culture is probably at its best than it's been maybe since Bruce. Um,
I think that throughout this hard time, with GBS, with us losing, and us telling them that like there's more games than just one game in the season that we need you guys to get up for.
yeah,
And one thing, we were always consistent. We were always there, bringing in the noise for the players. We were standing in the street every game, every home game, whether they won or they lost. We were there, and I think the players that are starting to see that like they need to show this love for this club that we have.
yeah.
And Greg Vanning brings that. Greg Vanning, I'm pretty sure the whole coaching staff they know that.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're showing them that pretty much that appreciation for the fans because we could see it. I think it's never been at its best. But Chapín, hablemos del domingo. ¿Cómo te sentís ya que se está acercando el primer partido en casa en más de un año? Chapín. Ah, ya está fallando.
Oh,
that.
it's because they told the fool
Hey, ya
Chapin
ves.
6'9". They told the fool Chapin 6'9". That's why he muted himself.
Nah, el Kevin, porque le dijiste.
Hey, no, hey, we need that CommuniG
Nah.
budget. We need to start getting a better equipment. No, I'm just kidding. I feel we've upgraded from before. Pero ¿cómo te sentís ya que se está acercando el día de volver a ver a este equipo jugar en persona y jugar en casa?
I've been saying, I'm excited. Can't wait to go Sunday to see a game. Y hoy, like, el Galaxy, follow me, so I'm ready to go
All right,
cry,
mute,
bro.
mute. You know what?
Here's money for that.
I don't want to. As soon as I saw that, I was like, man, this fool's gonna talk about this all the time now.
Ay,
Yeah.
pues sí, papá, el equipo de mis amores me está siguiendo.
Hey, I'm
No
not
te
gonna.
preocupes que cuando subamos una foto juntos, ahí te van a ver a vos también.
The Galaxy's been following CommuniG since we started, so Chapin, se tardaron en seguirte a vos. But Manny, how do you feel now that after everything we've gone through, all this tough year, everything we've gone through personally as a community, the team being bad and now it's looking better, how do you feel now as we're approaching the home opener?
First of all, I can't fucking wait. But like, through this whole pandemic, we watched the games through TV. A lot of us at home, the ones or some of us online. It's just a different feeling when you get to cheer a goal with your friends and other Galaxy fans than just being by yourself. You felt that at the viewing party. Now imagine doing that at home. I'm gonna be drumming. I'm gonna be Yeah. I don't know, man. They might have to kick me out. I might be out walking around in socks and something. I'll be so happy.
Chapín, ¿te puedes imaginar cuando Chichagol mete el primer gol en casa el domingo?
Well, yeah. Está tranquilo.
Qué motivación
I'm not a Chicha fan, so.
No, but look, I'm not a Chicha fan, but if he's in my team, if he scores, man, I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh, no, yeah, pero like yo sé que metió 2 goles, pero I'm not excited for that. Like yo no me emociono por eso.
Explica, Manny, you're on mute.
Like, que come mierda, because there's a picture that if you see him celebrating, that was yelling like se le vieron todas las venas de aquí cuando mete gol.
No, that was Sasha, bro.
No.
Mira la hora, vas a ver.
No, a
A ver, Darwin, necesitamos de tu ayuda.
Pero hablamos, ¿verdad? Que, y Chapín, como decís, no sos gran aficionado a Chicharito, pero no es importante que él meta goles para que el equipo esté bien. Porque mira, yo me contento por esa razón.
No, pues sí, por eso, los voy a gritar y todo. Yo sé que, pues, para darnos a huevos, para gritar, I can't wait, que meta goles, porque es para que lo trajeron.
What's gonna make you get a Chicharito jersey?
already has one.
I have one, porque le tenía confianza cuando vino. Pero después del primer año se la tiene que volver a ganar, papá.
I just got mine. I just got my Chicharito jersey.
Ella se la va a poder ganar. He's gonna follow you. He's gonna put it on. Oh, he follows me.
Tomorrow, that.
All right, guys. Let's talk a little bit about pro clubs. Let's go into Liga Galactica. We went into a match day yesterday. We went to play the undefeated Cosmos. And Manny, before we played, how did you feel about that game, knowing that we were going and playing against the undefeated team?
I'm always the underdog, so I don't really care. I always have, in the words of DMX, woof, woof, going to fight, baby.
Yeah. Chapín, ¿cómo te sentías vos?
Tranquilo. Like, yo sabía que tal vez 1 o 2 partidos me iban a tocar jugar y pues tenía que estar a huevos tratarme de meter en el partido, that's it. Pero no les tenía ni así como que, this is the first team. It's like other teams. Todos los teams le podemos ganar siempre y cuando juguemos bien y el inválido de Jesse meta goles.
Así me sentía como cualquier otro equipo. Y nomás que a mí me pasaron varias cosas, ¿verdad? Porque tuve que hacer unas cositas, entonces andaba como un poquito con nervios si iba a llegar a tiempo, si no iba a llegar a tiempo. Entonces eso fue lo que el primer partido sentí que me costó meterme al partido just because I barely got right before game time, so that made it a little hard for me. But we did good. That first game, it was the team that was tied for the best offense versus the team that was tied for the best defense. And I'm not going to brag too much, but the best defense kept the shutout, clean sheet on that first game, right? How important was that defensive performance, Manny, to get that win?
Well, anytime in any type of pro clubs game, you can get an egg as a shutout. Big shutouts to the defense because that's hard. You know, you're playing with talented strikers. You know, a lot of these teams have talented strikers that could put the ball in the back of the net if you give them a half a chance. So that was a big ups for us. You know, we feel that we're a very good defensive, compacted team, and it showed that game. But we also knew that they were going to make some adjustments. You know, they're not in first place for no reason. They're not on top table team. They've been in playoffs a couple of the last few seasons. I think they lost in semifinals both seasons ago. So, you know, I mean, they're not a walk in the park either. So, you know, that's when they came back the next 2 games.
Yeah, and that first game we win 2-0. The second game we lose 2-1, and the last game we lose 1-0. So I feel we did good defensively. The second game that we lose 2-1, that second goal is a penalty. So it's not even on the field of play. So, of course, I'd rather win and us give up, like, say, 2-3 goals, but we still win. But I am proud of our defense.
Man, fuck FIFA with that penalty. I'm fucking falling and they call me a penalty, bitch ass.
No, así siempre cometés 3 o 4 en todo el torneo.
It was the Simpaja was for the FIFA. It wasn't for
Yeah,
him
that
making
one is
the penalties.
me
But
acuerda al de Beer Belly Boys.
el Chapín. And you know what's funny? You kept telling Chapín, vas a seguir con lo mismo. But now that it happens to you, how do you feel about this dumb game calling a penalty when you're just going for the ball?
I'm a seasoned pro club player. I'm a professional. I move on. That's it, baby. I gotta show up for playoffs. That's the key. It's how you finish, not how you start.
And talking about teams that played against a good team as
Wait,
well.
I'm a professional in my eyes. I don't get paid for this though.
You know what's funny? Yesterday I had to leave a family dinner early in order to go play, and someone asked me like, "What are you gonna go do?" And I'm like, I had to phrase it kind of like to make it sound good. I was like, I play in a semi-professional pro clubs league, and I have a game. Cause I couldn't just say like, "Hey, I'm gonna go play with my
Hey,
friend."
since you left dinner to go play pro clubs, did they give you dinner today? Cause my girl would have been like, "Come mierda, go let those fools feed you."
Yeah, un caldito de gallina, like homemade. Yeah, so it went good. Especially because we won. I think it would have sucked if I would have told her we lost all 3 games. But I told her, hey, we beat the
Oh, we
undefeated
lost the
team.
series.
Yeah, we did. But I had to phrase it the correct way. I had to say we beat the undefeated team. I didn't say that we lost the series, but talking about a good teams and a team that knows they have the potential, kind of like us, that we feel that we could compete versus any team. I want to talk a little bit about Chonchos. The same thing. They beat Star Lords on that first game, and then they do drop the series similar to us, and I see a lot of similarities in them, like saying being a team that maybe struggled last season, like Straight from the Stands did, and now we're doing. I feel we're doing our job. I'm not gonna say we're doing good. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? But them too, I'm pretty sure they feel much better than what they did last season. How important was at least getting that first win against Star Lords for Chonchos?
You have to remember that Choncho is a whole new team again, right? They're coming back. Just like us, we're a new team. We're finding a way how to play with each other. We're still making um, changes the way they are. They are making changes. They're finding out what they do, what they don't do good, and what they don't do bad. Star Lords and Cosmos, and I think Effort and Escuadron, they're pretty much same team, just adding pieces.
Yeah,
So they already know how to play. They already figure. So when you get a game or take a series away from them, that's a big ups for the team that's building. So I think Chondra's when we play them again, it's gonna be a harder team, because they're gonna find a way how to. They're gonna know the way they play. They're gonna know how to get to certain spots. Uh, Also, Star Lords is a seasoned team. They know how to win. Um, you get 1, 2 chances, you got to put them away. You can't let them stick around. And then they have some pretty good players out there,
yeah.
individual players. You know what I mean? They could do some moves, so you got to be careful with them.
Yeah, definitely. And also, effort. They get the sweep against FC Alcoholics. Um, just to go through the standings real quick, we still have Cosmos in first place. They have 17 points. They dropped their first game of the season. Starlords right behind them. They're 3 points behind with 14. And then we have Straight from the Stands coming in with 12 points and tied for the second best defense. We've only give up 18 goals, the same as Starlords. We have Effort below us with 10, and Chonchos is tied with them. Right below, we have Escuadron Galactica with 9. We have Guardians of the Galaxy with 8. Reserves FC with 7. And then we have Walnut with 3. And then we have Alcoholics still searching for the first win. Baltasar, ¿cómo te sentís de esta defensa que tenemos nosotros en Straight from the Stands?
Sólida, con confianza.
Ujú.
Que así si vienen por un lado está DNA, si vienen en el lado izquierdo central, ahí estás vos. Después está Germs a la par mía. Estoy yo a veces jugando de lateral derecho. El CDM es el que comete a veces fouls o regala pelotas.
¿O
que
tarjetas rojas?
Ya, tarjetas rojas.
Ajá.
So, necesitamos, ojalá que Rudy pues mire todo eso, ¿no?
See,
Mierda, you
but
guys just want to bench me. I see how this shit is. But like you said,
Nah.
the standings between third and I think sixth place or seventh place is not that far away. You have Warner Park get their first wins now. They're finding their ways of how to compete. Coming from the PlayStation side. I know my nephew played there, and he was pretty excited that they got their first dubs. So I'm waiting for that second round to see how the teams are gonna adjust and play against each other again. Because playing a 3 game series, every game is different. New players come in, other players sit down, and that's what I like about it.
that's what makes it hard because let's say it was just one game, that would have been a big upset for us. You got me one game, and we do have Anthony's teams up next. We have Walnut straight from the stands. We'll be playing Walnut on Tuesday, so hopefully he could play. I would like to compete against him. I know he scored on his first game, I believe, and they got the win as well. But let's go ahead and start wrapping this segment up. Now we're gonna do a little quick sin paja about the game. It could be about the game. It could be about the viewing party. It could be about whatever you guys want. Who wants to start?
Sí.
Dale.
Sin paja, ya no vuelvo a tomar tequila en el viewing party.
Sin paja.
It's gonna happen.
Fuck it. I agree with that, bro. I was taking Jaeger bombs, and we started taking tequila shots. You know what? I started noticing when I was fucked up, when in every picture I already had 2 beers in my hand, and they were like for no reason. I always had 2 beers in my hand, and then I would put one down to take a shot, and I would still carry 2 beers in my hand. That's what my girl told me. She's like, "You're drunk already," and I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And she's like, "Nah, you're drunk." I'm like, "Why? You're walking around with 2 beers. That's it."
And you're not drinking them.
And then when she closed out the tab, she looked at me like I was like, "Damn, my bad." I think I got carried away.
And just to because the chat's talking about center backs. Rudy is nice at center back. Me and him at the tournament, we did pretty good. But he's playing in the midfield. Now it's Germs and I at center back, and it's pretty good too. Just to talk about that. But
Well, yeah, because Rudy said that he has a pocket full of dimes or something like that, right? He's walking around with some change or something.
yeah, yeah. So Rudy's nice at center back. Germs as well. We have a solid defense. But to go back to our Simpaja,
Sin paja.
for me, I think I'm done with viewing parties. Catch me on the Discord on the voice chat, just talking about the game. I'm done with viewing parties. Psych! I'll be there at the next one.
For me, sin paja. Fuck. I don't know, bro. I have no paja. I liked everything. I like passing out. I liked. You know what? That's probably. I forgot to eat. So fuck that. I forgot to eat at the viewing party. I forgot to eat when I got home. I didn't wake up to the next day. I didn't have breakfast. I had to go to work. So that's probably the only thing I didn't like that about the whole shit.
Manny, I have a question. Is there a picture from this viewing party? Like when you pass out? Is there
was
anything?
one back then when I fell asleep in the restroom. But
But that's the one before, right?
that's the old one. Yeah, that's the
yeah.
old one.
We had to talk to Yuli.
Yeah. I talked about girl
Yes.
because I ended up with some other shit. The way I fell asleep is not the way I woke up. So who knows?
It's funny that you don't remember that I went in and I told you, hey, I gave your girl the mug that I made you. You don't remember me going up to you and telling you that.
Bro, I don't remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I put the drum away. I don't remember signing my tab.
Oh, talking about signing tabs, I heard someone forgot
At
their
least
card.
you signed your tab. I left it over there.
I think Alexis tab was pretty high. When I saw my tab, I was like, that's how much I paid. And she's like, yeah, that's what. Let's go. I was like, damn, good thing she took me before, because that last shot, man, that shit was like right here, Patron. I had it right here. If they gave me one more shot, I was gonna die.
Yeah. Chapin forgot his card at the Sunset room. He left it over there. So, Alexa says, I'm not buying another bottle. Hey, you gotta bring one over here. Pre-game on Sunday. Come by in Carson.
Nah, don't be drinking that Patron shit, man. Fuck. Nah, hell, that's. If we're gonna do tequila, let's do some 1942. At least something that's gonna go down smooth. But fuck, that Patron, man, it ain't it.
Yeah, and then Manny, let's talk about what do you know about Sunday? I know there's no tailgating, but what do you know that you could share with us?
All right. Obviously, there's no tailgating. There'll be social distancing. Stay around your car. Brian, don't be doing some hood rat shit, going to car. But if you come by my car, I got a beer for you. Uh, um, the tailgate area will not be open. I think everything will be through your LA Galaxy app to order some food, order drinks, parking
Tickets.
lot. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to take credit cards. I'll be cashless. So if you don't have a EBT, credit card, Metro Pass, whatever has funds in it, take it. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese card, maybe they could take that. It is community kit, so rock your community kit if you got it. You know, I know we usually do whiteout home games, but I think we're making a little exception for this game. You know, rock your throwbacks, rock your community kit, and if you want to wear white, well, wear white. Whatever you want, baby. I can't wear back. You have to wear face mask. So if you haven't gotten your face mask, you know, we're sending some memberships with some face masks. You know, they're pretty cool. They're nice. I'm gonna be wearing them.
So Chapin, you're gonna be wearing the community kit, short sleeve, long sleeve, machón, not machón. Well,
The machón one, though.
the machón.
Ese es el de la buena suerte, no lo lavé.
I had to wash mine. Yo tuve que lavar la mía.
Sí, es que yo no me tiro guaro encima, yo sé tomar.
¿Ah?
Yo sé tomar, yo no me tiro guaro encima ni me vomito.
No, it was none of the above. I don't drink. But I just felt like I had to go ahead and wash that jersey.
Should I take this? Should I take this one on Sunday? So we can open it up? El Venado?
Yeah, I have another one too.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it inside.
Alexis is asking what time we're heading over there. I believe I heard gates open around 12 or 12:30.
Gates open up at 12. Games at 2:30. So you know, it's all. Just pin where you're at, and maybe we'll find you, or we can say hello from a distance.
Yeah, no, and yeah, if you're an Outlaws member, and you're part of the Discord, that's a place where we could communicate with each other. But I'm excited about Sunday. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready. I got that community kit ready. To be honest with you, I've been waiting for this day, well, Sunday, for a very long time. We didn't know when the first home game was gonna be, right? Because at first we always kept saying maybe by the summer. It's before the summer, so at the end of the day, I'm happy. Whatever they give us, I'm happy with it. I know it's not gonna be a normal game. Victoria Block is not gonna be like full like it usually was, but I'm okay with it. Why? Because we're able to watch a game live. And a few months ago, this seemed so far. In December, I did not think that in April we would be at the Diggity watching the Galaxy play.
And remember that this is our first game, so I know everybody's anxious. I know everybody wants to hug everybody. So just try to practice safe distancing, and it's our job and our responsibility to bring our other fans that didn't get the chance to get in to come in for our next game.
Yeah.
You know, as things are opening up more, you've seen the Dodgers. They're doing now like a shot vaccination group type of thing. You don't know if that's gonna come to the digs after this game. Just saying, like, you know, let's build on this. Let's build on this so we can get another group, another 1,000, 2,000 that weren't able to come into this game, come into the next game.
Yeah, whatever they give us, I'm happy with it. And you know what? Let's be responsible, because like that we could continue with this, and maybe soon we could have more people, and maybe get closer to what it was normal. But Brian saying, "A ver, Kevin, what time am I going over?" Jose's asking what time we're meeting. Let me figure out if I have any. What time I have to be in the stadium, if I have any responsibilities.
¿Por qué no le decís que te deje pedir permiso primero?
No, ya pedí permiso. That's been taken care of. I got the green light. I got the green light already. I got the green light, but I just got to make sure I don't got anything else going on.
Solo falta con el presidente.
Yeah, or you know, maybe after the game, we'll do something. We'll stay in touch. Let me know if you guys are down to come, and we could do something.
Damn, after party, park party. Damn.
There's a park down the street from my house. We should do something.
Yeah.
Social
Una
distancing.
carne asada.
Bring your
I have to
mask. Una
work.
carne
I have to
asada.
work on Monday.
Está bien. We could continue
Está
partying
bien.
without you.
The party will be over by 5.
Eso dice.
De la
Yeah.
mañana, cerote.
Let us know. Maybe we set something up. I think it'd be something cool. But you know what? We'll start wrapping it up. We'll start going for the day. Let's just talk real quick. La Hora Galáctica. Baltasar, ¿qué pensaste de La Hora Galáctica?
No, si no lo han escuchado, escúchenlo. Denos un like, denle un retweet, mándenselos a sus papás para que lo escuchen. Y desde ya, gracias por el apoyo.
Manny, how did you feel going from this that we do bilingual, and it's one thing to throw a little bit in Spanish, and when you get stuck, we go to the English, to going to something that I think we did maybe 98%, 99% in Spanish?
Like I said, it's a challenge thing. It's something that we're trying to give our Spanish speakers content. You know, that's their first language, and we're trying to give them some content so they can relate to the team and actually, you know, have some content for themselves. I think the next one I need to drink a little bit more so I can actually start cussing, because this time I was like, oh shit, should I cuss, not cuss? And I felt a little bit more nervous than I do here. But next one, I'm gonna be throwing cerotes. I'm gonna be doing come mierda to Chapin and everything to that.
Yeah, so go check that out. That's a little different.
And Kevin,
go ahead.
I need a shot glass next. Okay.
You guys need a
After
shot
this
glass
one, por
next.
favor.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
What is there gonna be a shot? Is there gonna be a shot glass for Sunday for Chapin so you can take shots?
You know what? I might be able to get that done tomorrow. Let me go see. I need to go get some, and then
Hey, remember that he's the one that asking for it.
Yeah.
So when we're over there, he'll be like, "Well, Manny quiere que tome un shot."
Ajá.
No, porque
quiere tomar
no,
uno.
vos dijiste de la botella primero.
Yo no le traje nada de la botella, cerote.
Ahí está la botella atrás de vos,
Alex.
quizá.
Oh, I said it's
Ahí
still
está,
closed.
sí,
It's
sí.
closed. It's closed. It's for show only.
Yeah, Alexa says my grandpa was watching the Spanish one. Thank you, man. We really appreciate the support. If you guys see us on Sunday, come say what's up. And then if you guys want any outlaw stickers, let us know. We got some. We'll have some at the game. So let us know. Other than that, we will be back next week. You know what? We might be on a little earlier. Stay tuned to our socials. We're working on something pretty special. So hopefully it goes as we were planning it, and it'll be something a little different, but I'm really excited. If it happens how we've been planning about it and talking about it, I think it's going to be something really cool. Just to throw a hint out there, it involves Arquitecto Verbal and then his 1996 project. So that's something you might want to tune into. So keep an eye out on our socials. But before we go, Chapin, ¿a dónde te pueden encontrar en social media?
Follow the Galaxy.
Hagan como me hizo el Galaxy, denme un follow en Instagram y en Twitter el Chapin87. Right, Manny?
They follow me. He went to go get a haircut. Mira, ya no para de sonreír. Hey, that fool said he's gonna get that tattooed. Galaxy followed me with a little blue mark.
Yeah. His
you can follow
jersey.
me at Manny2_G, and not you can find me in Victoria Block in section 120 or with the drummers. You know, we're always there. Hit us up.
Definitely.
And if you want to get blackout, let us know too. We'll figure that out.
And then you could follow me, Kevin_U10, or you could follow CommuniG, La Hora Galactica 96 on Twitter as well. You might be able to hear this on Spotify and Apple Music on Monday. We got to let our team do the editing and all that. So if our team gets on it, it'll be on. But I'm not sure, man. Our tech team works a little slow sometimes. But other than that, we'll catch you next week. And tune in on Wednesday morning, La Hora Galactica. But other than that, thank you for being with us. Can't wait to see you guys at the game on Sunday. And remember, G's up.
hit the stadium, welcome to the tailgate. La carne asada, las cervezas and them fine babes. Throw on a jersey and represent for LA. Let's keep it pushing through the 110 on the freeway. So bring the soccer ball, we getting at the soccer moms. Politic with OGs, waiting till the game is on. 121, sit behind the goalie bond. Sunday night soccer, call me when the game is on. Gotta put the flags up, Kobe with the mask up. Cosmo in the galaxy, we about to blast off. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. In the sky with the fireworks to go with a chip. We about to micheladas, come and get me a sip. Gotta show us some love, come and chill for a bit. Seen her go for the fame, or a hat with a trick. So don't go for them blames, be a G with us quick. 9-6, remember we the veterans who trying to be the veteran and mastering the elements. Don't judge us by our melanin, the color of our city is what really makes us elegant. Kicking with them aliens. Vamos al estadio, hoy vamos a pasarla bien. Con la camisa de Cienfuegos, got a rocket 10. I chill with all my friends, I'm getting high in the sky with them aliens. This is how I represent LA City native. Levan's gon' hate it, take another shot like the goalie's gon' save it. 5-time champions, we the ones that made it. Sipping on a cup, you know that we crave it. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. Have you jumping out your seat when we score on them quick. Drink Modelos with Modelos, that's the finest of chicks. Looking fly in the stadium, the Galaxy kit. Now let's chant for the team, come and sing for a bit. Seen a goal from legit, or a bicycle kick. Gotta hold up a flag, blue and yellow it is. We just celebrate goals, keep a G for the kids. 9-6, remember we the veterans who always keep it relevant. Don't judge us by our melanin, the color of our city is what really makes us elegant. You know that I'm a gentleman, winning it with elegance. Why?
It's Modelo time for. Carnal.
Soy Chicharito Hernández, I've been around the globe. Yo me retiro una leyenda como Kobe Jones. Como Pineda en los penales, I'ma stop the ball. C.G. Smith con la táctica dictándolo. Soy un escándalo, call us the Riot Squad. Entre la barra viene el tiro de Steven Gerrard. Como Giovanni, mi estilo viene crudo. Un gol de Alessandrini deja todo el mundo mudo. So we're the ACBs. Quiero más ruido que el que hicieron para Robbie King. Yo soy el matador, si agarro el microphone. Mi estilo es Ashley Cole, o como Brian Bro. Historia del Rose Bowl, Galaxia soy from bro. Y como Tupac por Los Ángeles, we yell outlaws. Blue, wine and gold, bro, we never fold. We've been here since 96 and we still growing strong.
LA, big city, get drinks. From the Rosso to the park, we keep it 90s, my G. You might get fooled if you never been around, but the blue, white and gold, we running the whole town.
They see me warming up the bench, it's time to get on the pitch. Chicharito with the matches, go a brace on your team. From LASIC to Galactica, I'm a god among kings. They call me Sloth and I'm a lion, scoring bicycle kicks. I'm putting pressure on you, Levas from the LAFC. And fighting Irish number 7 by the name Robbie King. I killed that blessing from the Bella with my squad full of G's. Cause I'm known to cause a riot when it comes to the streets. That's why I never walk alone, like my boy Stevie G. I hold my ground up on the turf, like a Michael McGee. Hell, it's fine, it's 96, we ain't playing around. Like Kobe Jones or Hermosillo, homie, I get around. David Beckham, 23, from Madrid to LA. Alessandrini, for my set, we hold the crown in the West. Angel City Brigade, we kill that noise from the quakes. Hit them up like outlaws, on the Vino legit. I got the crowd going crazy, got the screaming my name. Head honcho, Greg Vanny, home, open the game. Modelo time like Dos Santos with a couple of babes. I'm getting drunk at the park, another win for LA.
LA, big city, get drinks. From the Rosso to the park, we keep it 90s, my G. You might get fooled if you never been around, but the blue, white and gold, we running the whole town.
It's Modelo time for. Carnal.
My 96 flow, yeah. Bane schooling at Araujo, Bruce teaching Donovan. Moving through the fields with these young bloods like Alvarez. You ain't seen the sixth skill, these streets feel like Hawker and Eugenia with the flow. Attacking like I'm Pontius. Homie, I got Dunbars and shoot 'em up like Dunbar. Gordon going wild, Slatan with the all-stars. Catch me with the passes like Antuna on the corner. From a Cholo to Galactica. Got the styles of Joe Corona to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Like Marcelo Zaragoza, El Pescadito Ruiz, they put Gonzalez on the poster. Running through these lines on the border like a coaster. Christian on the plane, got me flying out to Boca. So don't test me on the field. A chip shot, I got the skill. Let me put it in.